Anush Goswami and welcome to Investor Cafe's YouTube channel. The real estate market in India is quite attractive for Indians and NRIs too. As the Indian diaspora is the largest in the world, there are a large number of people who are looking for good opportunities to buy property for their families living in India. Looking at these factors, Indian government has made property purchase rule investment friendly. Let us now discuss few important points that NRI should know before buying any property in India. Let's start with types of property. In India, NRIs are allowed to buy residential and commercial property but are not eligible to buy agricultural land, farmhouses and plantation properties. And in case they wish to buy agricultural land in India, it requires permission from RBI for doing so. However, NRI can buy as many properties as they want in India. If an NRI is not physically present to purchase the property, an individual with valid power of attorney can do so on behalf of the NRI. Now let's come to the taxes that are applied on purchase of property. According to Income Tax Act of India 1961, there are some deductions available for NRIs to claim while investing in any property in India. Just like any other Indian citizens, NRI can also claim exemption under Section 24 and 80C of the Income Tax Act. Now the question is, what if NRI does not have sufficient funds in hand to purchase a property? Are they eligible for home loans? Then yes, an NRI is allowed to take a home loan through an NRI account. RBI permits NRI to purchase the property, but it is necessary to complete the transactions in Indian currency. Also, an NRI is required to pay 20% of the loan amount through owned money, while the rest can be paid through the loan, and it requires for NRI to open NRI savings account in any RBI authorized bank to provide such facilities. As an NRI, you must be thinking of the best investments in India. However, have you thought about the best wealth management services to help you? At Investor Cafe, with diversified knowledge and years of experience, you will get best wealth creation and management services. To purchase permitted immovable properties in India, the NRI has to either pay through banking channel by remittance from abroad, or an NRI can use balance in his NRE, NRO or FCNR account. Since the money for this purpose has to come only by permitted channels, including banking channels, the payment cannot be tendered in the form of traveller's check or foreign currency in India. NRIs are even permitted to use a home loan in Indian rupee to fund the acquisition of a residential property. For the purpose of financing the property, the Indian employer of NRI employee, a housing finance firm or a bank may grant a home loan. Regarding EMI payments for repaying the home loan obtained in Indian rupee in India, the same may be accomplished either through direct repatriation from overseas or using funds available to the NRI's credit in NRE, NRO or FCNR accounts. In addition to the sources mentioned, the home loan may also be repaid using the rent collected from the property or funds deposited into the borrower's account from a relative's account. Regarding ownership, if an Indian citizen owns a property and then becomes an NRI, he or she continues to own the property in his or her name, and this condition also applies to any agricultural land. Considering that an NRI continues to live outside India, he or she can provide the power of attorney to an Indian citizen for making any property-related transactions in India. Despite of being physically present in India, NRI purchasers must use particular caution, especially when purchasing residences that are still under construction. Do your research on the builder's track record and prevent yourself to fall for empty promises and false marketing tactics. The Real Estate Regulatory Authority, which guarantees prompt delivery and conformity to the terms set forth at the time of booking, should be consulted first. Lastly, don't go overboard in property investments because this needs to be recognized that real estate is an asset class like any other which has advantages and disadvantages both. So thank you for watching this video, and if you find it useful then don't forget to like and share with your friends.